Alexa, I am too.
Well, good morning.
How are you doing this
How
morning?
are we doing? What kind of room? What kind of room is this today?
What do you mean? What kind of room is this today?
It's like a
Wait, good.
suntan room or something. Like we got
I think I
like
know.
we in
Got my
between.
blanket, don't I?
Yeah, you're in between clothes. Yes. Uh huh.
I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing clothes.
I'm gonna take mine off too. Oh, okay.
Don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry, you just don't got one of those bodies, baby.
Yeah. Hey, look here. I don't. It's not the body. It's the will to want to be nude. That's all. That's why I just want to be nude.
You mean the will?
It's the willingness to want to be naked.
Who's that supposed to excite? You or me?
Well, I mean, well, I guess first for me first, and then if it excites you, great. I hope it gets you on board. Yeah, look, yeah, I hope it's a win-win for both of
I don't know. Okay, so that's the goal to get so you to take off your clothes and for me be an active participant.
us. Right. Yeah, in fact, look, I like you. I want you to be excited before I take them off, so that the reveal doesn't change anything.
Okay, so how do you get a woman excited before you take off your clothes?
Flash couple dollars.
Oh my god! I
That's
mean,
my exciting feature.
no,
Yeah.
I know it's well, I guess you get excited about offering money to women and they want to have sex with you.
Yes, I hope so. Yes. Uh huh.
You
Now
hope so.
some do turn it down. The
I would think.
opportunity doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yes.
So you're not really concerned about whether they are active willingly participant. Well, I
No,
guess
not
you
at
did.
all. No, no.
Yeah.
I just visit. If it's the first time, I'm glad to have gave them a brief introduction. If it's not
Well,
the first time,
well,
then the
that
rodeo is.
that that actually has to do with what my word of the day is: selflessness. So you don't want
Mhm.
somebody to be selflessly giving themselves to you.
They can, but I mean, I prefer just to go ahead and because I don't have time to get to that point, so I'd like to just go ahead and get the show on the road. I don't have. I'm not a Mac. Look, I have a hard time talking on TikTok, let alone trying to talk to a woman.
No, you are a Mac. I think you're the best Mac of them all. You got more game than
You was
fucking
crazy.
people do. What is crazy? It's the truth. Alexa, stop. It's the truth. You got a lot of game. You know how to talk to women.
Hey,
That's the reason why you have
hey,
so many women in your
hey.
inbox.
As a no, I got enough for other reasons. Because they think that this is a gift that will keep on continue giving, but no.
It's a fucking lie. That's the biggest lie ever told.
Right. Yeah. Hey,
They,
they
if
think
they only knew how you more of an asset than your little ass $40 fucking.
right. They really think I want to help. They really think I want to help, but I really don't. Like
You do. I mean, not for free. I mean, again, not for selflessness reasons, right? I mean, there's always going to be a
right.
in return. You want
A,
something out
a,
of it.
a quid pro quo. Yes. Uh-huh.
That was the word that I was thinking, but I couldn't pronounce it. So thank you. So okay, but damn, don't you ever want somebody just to be a willingly participant without nothing in return?
No, because I'm not around long enough for that. Now, if you were a neighbor, maybe
Around
yes.
what do you mean by what? Okay, so let's say you meet a stranger at the park or whatever. I don't know,
Okay.
and they just look at you and they come up to you and they say, "Hey, I really think you're sexy. Let's go to the hotel right now."
Oh, we going. We're going to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna be
I mean,
quiet because I don't want to ruin
so
it.
that was really like
Yes.
so like they wasn't you
Yes.
didn't have to do anything to earn. You didn't
Right.
have to pay for it. You
Right.
didn't have to.
I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to point. I'm just going to ask them like I'm going to point like what direction is the hotel you want to go to. You know.
See, what a beautiful thing. I love
Yeah.
that. Does that happen? Does that ever happen? What happened? Has that ever happened to you before?
Yeah. About 45 years ago.
That's a lie. Hey man,
That's very true. Yeah, about 45 years ago.
45 years ago, somebody came up. That's I mean, shit. At least that happened to you. There's people that have a lifetime that they never get that type of action because they're so negative about themselves. They don't feel like they could do that. Somebody would actually do that for
now,
them.
now I've had them come up and ask, "Can we go to a hotel and how much am I paying?" that happens infrequent,
I mean,
kind of infrequent.
I'm pretty sure that's definitely happens more often than not. That people will
Right.
sit there and want something out of it. They want some type of money. They want a car ride. They want a free
Right.
meal. I mean, that's what we hear all the time on TikTok land.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why women are like that though. Do women do men
Now
do
I would
the same thing? I don't know.
no.
Do men do the same thing? Do men need something? Yeah, men need something in fucking return. That's what shit. That's the bullshit I be fucking dealing with. They always want me to sit there and coddle their asses and wine and
Well,
dine and give them a titty to suck on.
well, you know why? Because I tell you what's interesting now, and I hear what you're saying. In a strange way, your aura suggests that you would do that.
That what? That I would sit there and be their mother?
Yes, and give us one titty to suck on, just one titty. Yes.
I don't want to be nobody's fucking grown ass man's mother. Don't do that shit. Do your own shit. It's sad.
But it's a compliment. I think mother is what's conveyed off of you first. That's a compliment.
It is
Just
a compliment.
the average woman they don't call mother, but no, I mean it's really like you have mother. That's just, but even when you're in your kitchen, right? I mean, I see mother just all over you.
I know.
Like when you show yourself online and you're in your kitchen, your kitchen is aesthetically clean, and it just has that motherly looking kitchen. Like
I have a motherly looking kitchen. That's one for the books. I never heard of that before. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, and honestly, I wear that badge very proudly. I love that people consider me motherly. I hate it that people say it because it's like. But it goes to show you how they really just people are, you're really just looking at me and not looking at me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
right.
People the notion that that's what they want to hurry up and wife me down or marry me. So
yes.
Their fucking mother.
Yes.
And use that kitchen to use. Put that kitchen.
Yes. Hey, I want to wife you down and then come home and watch it and walk in the house and see you in the kitchen being a wife and mother. Well, not the mother, but being a wife. Well, being my mother and then being a wife too, like, and just watch you dancing around the kitchen doing your thing and spinning around and prep the meal, and I tack you on your behind, I smack you on your behind, I kiss you on your face or your lips and walk away, and I sit there naked in the easy boy, hope you come in and pleasure me, yeah.
All that stuff in a nightgown, in no clothes,
in whatever the nightgown, anything you want to put on, anything that
Good morning.
In fact, and being that we're not gonna have any kids there, no children, I hope that you just get comfortable and walk around in your birthday suit and do all these things.
You know what? I got a new neighbor across the street now.
Do you? Okay.
I haven't seen any women in there yet, and it's just a man. And sure enough, I've been walking around this house naked with all my fucking windows open, and so I'm already been getting him a show already.
And he's probably walking. He probably got binoculars and telescope. But is he an older man, younger man, or?
You know what? I really haven't. I know he's a shorter man, but only time I noticed him was because when I went to work, or I'd be going to work early in the morning,
right.
And he was going to work early in the morning too because he got some type of work truck, and I'm like, oh, somebody must moved in there. And then Angelo had told me, Angelo came home one day and he was like, oh, I met the neighbor, and I said, you did? I said, you went up to him and he went up to you. He said he went up to Angelo. I was like, oh, that was nice of him that he just came up to Angelo and introduced himself.
Right, yeah, and do something, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was nice. That was very neighborly. I don't think people fucking do that shit anymore.
That was extremely neighborly, yeah.
Right, but he probably trying to figure out if that was my husband or not, since he probably see me naked in my house.
Right, yeah. I think they probably sized them up. So is this the son, husband, or uncle, brother? Right.
Because I be up at 3 o'clock in the morning walking around naked in my fucking house.
Yeah, that'd be my record. That'd be what I'd be doing too. I'd be, hey, young man, how you doing? Nice home you got over there. How long you and your missus been there? And then of course, your son be so. No, not my missus, but thank you. No, it's my mom. Me and my mom, and I'm back and forth in the military. Yada. Oh yeah, great, young man, great. Yeah.
That would be your game. Try to get into the. Would you? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I was going to ask you, but I already know the answer. I was going to say, have you ever wanted to fuck your neighbor before? But I already know the answer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, but hey, I did a good deed, though. Let me tell you, the neighbor, hey, look, the neighbor, she hugged me a couple days ago. The one here in D.C.
Remember she stopped talking? Is that the one that stopped talking to you?
Yeah, they did, but what happened, because their son is, I got their son on with the Greeks. So their son is working for the Greeks.
Right.
And and he's got a promotion since he's been there. But you know, and
Really?
yeah,
Man.
oh yeah, he's loving it. Yeah, he's going. I saw him. I saw him yesterday briefly. He's saying, yeah, he's gonna try to go get promoted through the company. He wants to become a manager. And
Yeah.
so he's on a manager profile. Oh, he's on a manager whatever trail, whatever something, what manager thing.
Mm.
Yeah. So he's saying so he's doing he's really involved in the National Guard stuff with them, and now
Okay.
and then yeah. So no,
Okay.
so
What
yeah,
about the dad, though?
so
What about the husband? What about the husband? Is the husband as grateful
oh yeah,
as
yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He didn't hug me, but he shook my hand. He said, hey man, thank you. He said, hey man, I never got a chance to thank you. Well, no, he jokingly he said, Leo says you run everything over there. I said, I don't run that over there. He said, nah, Leo said you the man. I said, no, man. I said Leo is got caught with that status. I'm just a vendor. I said I just talk trash over there. He said because I gave his son a pan of chicken, okay, grilled chicken and grilled chicken and some roasted potatoes. He said, nah, because I said, man, that the roasted potatoes and grilled chicken were awesome. He said, I asked Leo how to get it. He said, you gave it to him. He told me, hey man, here, take it. This is just like get you, take it. Don't worry about it. He said, yeah, yeah, Mr. Wiseman runs everything over there. And I said, no, I don't run anything over there. I said, man, I said, but he said, man, well, thank you for all you did for Leo. So yeah, so he shook my hand, yeah, and he was very cordial and talkative. So I guess he put that aside for a minute. You know,
Okay. Okay. So do you think
yeah,
to give you enough pass that if him and his wife
maybe, yeah, man, maybe. Hey, look here. I know one thing. He won't catch his wife and I together. And look, and there's no more. I haven't got invited back into the pool yet, so that's not happening.
Okay, so he's not that
Yeah.
grateful that he's gonna let you go back.
Ain't no swimming in the pool yet. So that
So he's happy that he got his son a job, but he's not about to give his wife to you yet.
no, or the pool access like how like I normally have. Yeah, no. But that was the best exchange. Now I've had exchange with her not too long ago. Before that, you know, she starts waving and speaking now when he's not around. But now she's able to speak when he's around. Now she's able to speak and when he's not around. So that's why I said she gave me a hug when she saw me, and she was telling me, you know, thank you for considering Leo. And I was like, yeah, no problem.
You think you can still smash her?
Nah, I don't. And remember at that time. Remember I had not smashed her yet anyway. Remember she was just intoxicated because she liked beer. So the
Right.
beer was the beer, so that's how I was up close on the pool.
I
And
don't
then
know,
when
but
he
they
showed,
always
you
say
know,
that when people are drunk, their true feelings come out.
yeah, yeah. Now I don't think so. Now, no, I don't think so. Nah, I truly believe that she definitely loves her husband. Now he was going. See, he goes through something too because
Definitely
remember I
got
told
nothing
you.
to do with smashing. You should know that.
Yeah. No, but I think no. I think even then, it was. I think my moves was probably moving so quickly, that she didn't have a chance to even regroup to try to regroup. I literally was pressed up on her, like it was about to go down, and
Hey, tell me the story again. So you guys are in the pool, right? And so she's a
with the
little
pool,
inebriated,
yep.
right?
And
And
yep, and we're like the shallow part. We're like the 4 foot water, and then she's only like 5'1" anyway. And I'm pressed up against her against the wall, And I'm literally I'm literally erected like I was never erected before, and I'm trying to slide her little stuff around, and she's just laughing, and she's going
you approach her. All right, so wait a minute. I want to know how it started though. So did she come over to flirting with you first?
No. So what happened was, I was in their pool. No, let me see. Let me think. Oh, I was in their pool first. So when she came home and she came out, and so then I think I gave, I don't know if I gave it I can't remember if I gave it a cases. I must have left out the pool and went and said, hey, here's some because I always when I had beer I would always give them to her because she liked beer, and so I think I left the pool and went and brought the cerveza back. Because I wasn't expecting her to come home when I was there. I thought, usually I get in the pool and get out before she got back. He used to come home like about 1, 2 in the morning. So this is around about let's say 4:30, 5 p.m. going on.
Okay.
So she came out, got in the pool, and she had probably 2 of the beers I given her, and probably was on the 3rd. But she was just a giggling, and I've been making overtures anyway to her, throughout our relationship as neighbors. But I remember this too. Now remember, I knew her husband before they moved there.
Okay.
I knew him from when I had a little limousine business, he would dictate he would refer business to us from because he's down to Willard. He was one of his part-time things was down to Willard Hotel, and he was like not a concierge, but the other thing that give guests they like probably guest services, like limousines, sedans, stuff like that. So I knew him. So that's how I actually got access to their pool when he moved in, and we got to talking.
When she came home, why didn't you just leave then?
Who hurt me?
Yeah, you.
No, because I was just kind of just like lays off fair because I think that's why I left the pool and went at the beer and brought it back, and I just got back to the pool and just talking to her, just being cordial.
I see. That's where you were wrong, poetic. You supposed to.
No. That's why I was right. No, I was right. No, I wanted to. I was trying to get it. I'm the one who. I mean, oh shoot. She was just in limbo to allow me to push up on her, and press up on her like that. I mean,
so you made it seem like you made it. I always thought she was the aggressor. She wasn't.
No. I mean, she was amenable and available, but not the aggressor. Oh no, I was pushing up on her. I mean, she was responding to my.
Husband doesn't want you around. Good morning, Brenda. Yeah, that's the reason why you had an attitude with you.
So if you think about when I first hugged you, right? How did I hug you when I first hugged you?
Oh, you give amazing hugs.
I know, but I pressed my body into you. Remember? You probably remember. I pulled you over. I put both my arms around you and pulled you into my body, right?
But it's kind of hard not to do that because you're a big guy. So right.
So you think about her being the same, and you and her about the same height, give or take. So just think about how I'm up pressed on her. I got my body pressed up on her, and then remember we're in a pool, so I'm actually like dropping my knees down a little bit.
Wait a minute, but you're not giving me giving somebody a hug in the street is different than giving somebody a hug in a pool. Who hugs somebody in a pool?
But I wasn't hugging her. I was pressed up on her, and I'm trying, I'm trying to maneuver. Just think about.
I'm going so fast. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah. Okay, so. All right, so now you get up, you go get her the beer, you go back to the pool. She decides that she wants to go to the pool all of a sudden. She's a little bit tipsy on her 3 beers. Right. All right. You're okay, so now how do you guys get to the same location in the pool?
Okay, so she's like by the wall. So I push up on I walk up on this talking and laughing and I'm saying all kind of crazy stuff to her, and I remember now. Half the stuff she don't understand I'm saying because there's a language barrier because she's from the DR, Dominican Republic. So, but I mean a little bit. But she knew some of the stuff I was saying though. So anyway, so now I got her facing like and that's what okay. So I got her facing the house now. I got to basically turn around. I'm trying to lower myself down so I can ease up into her, trying to move her things aside. Right?
How do you get to that point?
Because I'm all up on her and I spun her around and pressed this wall like I'm grinding on her.
Leave her around.
Yes. Yeah. I put her arms on the deck, and so
I'm having a conversation.
Yeah. And she's just a giggle. She's just a giggling, and she's pushing her body back against mine, And then
I understand that because if I'm not turning my body around unless I'm ready for you to give it to me. But I'm just trying to figure out how do you get to the point where she turned her body around?
Because I turned around. I'm actually turning around. Like I got the man. I'm in the manual aggressive mode now. I the manually turn around. Because I knew I couldn't get it from the front.
She wanted you to do that though.
Babe, I'm eager. I'm going, I ain't got time. I don't know what they want to do. Hey, you gotta wave your hand and say, no mas, no mas. I ain't got time to figure out what you want me. Anyway, look. So we're
just having a basic conversation. Ha, key. And next thing you know, you're gonna take me, grab me up, and turn me around.
I wasn't on no basic time, Adrian. I was on. He don't get home till around 1 a.m. So look, as I'm, and then this is the funny part. Cause remember, I'm bending down in the pool, trying to ease myself up in her, and then as I look up, and she's looking at him too, and I could tell how her body kind of got rigid. He was standing there. And it was like, hey.
All right, wait, hold on. Okay, so she's up, she's turned around, right? She's facing the house. You behind her. You
behind her. I'm holding her hips. Yeah, I'm holding her hips.
And he's sitting there staring at you. Her husband is standing.
He's standing there. Yeah. Yep. And that's when pool access was over. And he said, "Hey," he said, Mr. Wiseman, I think he said,
What did he
Mr.
say?
Wiseman.
I don't say. Was he in shock that he just stood there staring at you?
He just looked at me like I was. He looked at me like I mean, if eyes could do something, I was expired. But he looked at me like he was. If he was there, he said, "Mr. Wiseman, I think pool time is over." You
No,
know,
you're
and
not.
then
Like, that's what
no,
he said.
yeah.
You said pool time
yeah,
is over.
yeah.
That's bullshit.
So
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Do you think it's a language?
Hey, I know it's over. Hey, look here. Hey, look, I knew it was over too. Look, I'm trying to figure. No, now he don't have a language barrier. He's bilingual. But look, I'm trying to figure out too, like myself, like how I'm gonna get out. You know, how am I gonna get out of here? You know, like because if I was uncomfortable. Now he's a smaller man than I am. But
you're fucking you got caught with your pants down, fucking his wife.
Yeah, trying to. Yeah.
What would you do? No, all right, no, stop this. What would you do if you came home late at night and you saw your wife in the pool, about to get screwed with the next door neighbor? Would you be?
I would say, honey, I know you collected the payment. Where's that located? So I can get my half. Yeah, but yeah, no.
No, do you have any knee-jerk reactions? For some reason, I feel like you have no knee-jerk reactions at all.
None. I'll be mild about it because I look at it from a standpoint that it's still a win-win situation. You know, we have, but I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you,
that wouldn't there would be like no like immediate. I'm not thinking type of reaction.
No. You know why? Because my mind is always proactive on what happens afterwards. So I'm always in the after phase. I don't. But
you have never ever in your life, even when you was a kid, just did. Oh no, I know you did. When
what time? Yes. Right. Yeah. That's because she spit the bag juice on my face. Yes. Yeah.
You definitely wasn't thinking. But that was definitely a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
I say that shit because I was like, how does it just okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and that was the day that profanity was not. I was taught was not appropriate for women. You know, that was the grueling day.
It's amazing. So, not using profanity in front of women is not appropriate, but fuck a married woman in her pool is.
Well, you know, I mean, hey, you got to figure out. You got to figure out what you were taught. They didn't give me that lesson.
They took you out but they didn't teach you how to.
Right, yeah.
Wow, that's deep. You're fucking deep. You see that? So you think that maybe you got your ass beat for cheating on or fucking around on a woman? Think your life would have been whole differently? Like
probably, yes, because I'd have been like, oh, this is another aspect of learning. You know, like can't use profanity in front of women. Okay, I got that covered now because they done pretty much beat the bricks off me. You know, each male that knew of the altercation. Yeah, so you know, but no,
for being a womanizer, you would not be a womanizer.
Right. Yeah. But that just never.
I want my payment $350 for your therapy lesson.
Okay. Right.
We solved the problem.
But look, but I'm gonna tell you though, and the wild part, you know, if I will tell you this, and this is gonna sound kind of real. This is gonna sound real weird, right? I've never felt bad. I never felt bad for being abandoning children, like being abandoning children.
Tell Bella you want to give her a big hug.
Hey, but I sure do. Always, Bella's always a hug first. Yeah, hug. I want to give her a hug first. I want to press up against Bella also, and maybe her husband I catch us.
You gotta hear the crazy story Uncle Bernie just fucking telling us. She's laughing.
But look, hey, if I've never felt bad, right? I felt bad. That's how crazy I am. I really felt bad for his wife, in the compromising situation I had put her in. But the good thing about it, again,
so you felt bad for the wife, but you didn't feel bad for the husband.
I'm gonna worry about him. But I felt bad. But the good thing about it, though, everything looked like I was the aggressor anyway. You know, like it almost looked like she was not able to
Not
wiggle out of that
bullshit.
situation.
Listen, she
Yeah,
let you turn her over willingly because ain't nobody
yeah,
gonna be sitting
yeah.
there in my own house where my husband
But
could come home
yeah,
almost any minute
yeah.
now and just turn me
No,
around
but
and try to
hey,
stick
hey,
penises in me.
I'm gonna tell you, he didn't come into like 1 a.m. because you know he did also. He had a little side hustle. He would drive.
He
He
probably
was
was
he
with
was
his
what is it?
side woman. That's where he was at. He was with his
Hey,
side woman.
no,
She
no,
knew that,
no.
and that's
He
the
no, he
reason
did what
why
you
she
did.
allowed
No,
you
he
to
did.
fuck her.
No, he did what you did. He drove a taxi part time, so he wouldn't come back to 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. In fact, I would see him sometime when I would leave. You know, coming in and leaving out.
So that you knew
So
his
that's
wife was
why.
gonna be. So did you know his wife was gonna be in the house by herself?
No, I didn't. No, I mean, I thought I'd be okay. She didn't get in like about 6 or 7, but this was like around 4, like around 5, 4:35. Well, it's about 5:30. So she got home earlier. She came home
So
early.
why did you feel bad for her? I'm now confused because why would you
Oh,
feel bad for her?
because I had her in a compromised situation, and I didn't want their household to be
You didn't have her.
compromised because of.
No, she did that shit to herself. She could have told
No,
you
not
what you
no.
wanted.
I
She
mean,
didn't
no,
have to
because
go
no,
in the
because I really
pool.
think
She didn't have to turn
I'm gonna tell
around.
you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. I think in her mind, right? You know how some, I'm gonna tell you. Just think about it. I think in that moment in her mind, before all that was going on, like she probably like said, "I'm comfortable with him. He's okay. He's not. This is not even, like I mean, although I make little remarks and I always made little. And
No, that's
I'm gonna tell you why.
bullshit. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Her
She knew
not her
exactly
sister, but
what
like
she was
one. It was like one who's a sister, right? I even made some gestures to her, and she and I actually went out and had a burrito, but I never even, you know what I'm saying? If I get food
What
involved,
are
I
you
don't
talking
fool with
about,
you.
burrito? What are you talking about now? Now you lost me.
No, okay, so I'm saying, I think, okay, so you know my policy, right? I was with her sister. I was like, it's not her sister, but like woman is like a sister.
The
We
next
went
door
and had a
neighbor
burrito.
sister?
Huh?
The next door neighbor sister.
No, yeah, but it's not really her sister. It's like they like a sister, but it's not a sister.
So you working?
This lady is the godmother of her.
Shelly is back to work. Do you see Shelly at she's back to work?
Huh? Okay.
Shelly's back to work. All right, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
congratulations. Okay. No, you good.
Yeah. She
No,
said
no,
good
this
morning,
the.
Uncle Bernie. She said good
Hey, good
morning.
morning, Shelly. No, this woman is her. This woman is her. Like, it's like this woman is the godmother of their daughter, but they call themselves sisters.
Okay, I got it.
So,
Whatever. They know
so
each
okay,
other.
okay, yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. No, but they real close. Like I thought they were sisters. That's how, but they're not. But anyway,
Okay, so
but
all
I
right, let me stop you from
okay.
taking your sister out to getting. What are you getting? Getting her burritos or tacos?
No. See, I would have a burrito, so I didn't push up on. We just had a burrito, and we just had, you know my motto. If I have food with you, I'm not gonna try to go at you because I don't like to eat. But we had a great burrito together. This little place called Burrito Brothers. So I think from that, the godmother probably told her, Mr. Wiseman is so cool, he's real nice, and like he didn't, and but I really wanted to knock the godmother off. She's married too, but her husband now this thing, but he got deployed back to DR because he got caught up here with some contraband. So he got deployed. I'm not deployed. I mean, not deployed. Excuse me. He got. What's the deported?
Polite way of putting it.
Yeah. He got deported. He got deported. He got deported, not deployed. Deported. Yeah. He didn't have an option. Yeah, he didn't have what option in his plan.
That was a very nice way of putting it.
Right. Yeah, he got deported. Excuse me, I'm saying deployed. Yeah. And so just think about it. And this is years. So you got to figure this is like going back. This is like almost 10 years ago. He got deported. Right. So yeah. So
Harmony said good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Harmony, beautiful lady. Okay. Yeah. So look. So that's what I really wanted I wanted the godmother. But once I had the burrito with her, now if I'd had another chance, I'd have gone right with her. I would say, hey, look, forget this. Actually, I did. I saw her because I saw her in Walmart, but she thought and again, language barrier, right? So I was telling her, let's go to a hotel and kick it for a little bit. She just was laughing at me like, yeah, yeah, you so funny, Mr. Wise.
Okay, so let me get something. Was this before you was in the pool with the woman or not?
Yes. This before, yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you had an interest on her before?
Yes. Well, I didn't know both of them. Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay.
I didn't know both of them. Both.
Okay, so you had interest in both of them, right?
Right.
So you were
right.
pursuing the godmother.
Whichever first. I was whichever one I bumped into first. It didn't matter. Hey, it was whichever one. Hey, look, and here's the funny part, right? You ready for this one? The godmother doesn't swim, so she doesn't get enough food at the pool. But this is so
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
So look,
Okay, so you
so
knew that you had to pursue this lady with eating, and then you pursued the other one with the pool.
no. Just so happened though, the godmother made some talking about Burrito Brothers. That she was involved with Burrito. I don't know what her involvement was with it. So she says, "You like burrito?" I said, "Yes." So she said, "Hey, let's go to Burrito Brothers."
Do you think that both of them knew that you had a plan, that you were pursuing both of them, and they had like a
I
to
think
get them first?
no. I think they just thought I was just like just kind of I think they thought I was just like kind of free livings.
Okay, but
You
you
know,
said they were
now
very close with each other. Don't you think they had
yes.
conversations about
Yes.
you
No,
before
no,
they
no, no. Actually, no. So let me tell you. So look, but actually, the wife and my wife were real close. But,
he was
yeah,
married at the time on
yeah,
top of
yeah,
that?
yeah. To the wife went down. But
Wait
here's the
a
thing.
minute,
But
what?
so
Wait a minute,
yeah,
wait a minute. So you was married at the time.
yes. Still in.
You had a neighbor. The neighbor
Yes,
had a cousin, a good friend, right?
yeah.
You,
The
as a
godmother. Yes,
married man, was pursuing
yes.
both of these ladies.
Any woman that came in their house, when I had a chance, I was like making overtures to. So they thought I was just kind of like just that goofy neighbor. Just a fun. That kind of. They
No,
didn't know I was
they
like.
knew that you were trying to get at them. They would
Yeah.
have an
I
open
don't know.
conversation
No.
about getting you in bed.
No, I don't think they were that clever to figure. No, I think once I'm sure I'm
Why
sure
do men not think that we're not calculated like that? We're very
I'm gonna tell you because I think that once she told her about the pool incident, then the godmother dialed back. So even she was
because
not
the
as
pool lady won.
huh? No.
You
It was
were
over.
pursuing both of them before you got the pool lady in the pool,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay, so
but
you were
yes,
friendly with both of them. They were sitting there having that next door neighbor guy. He's so funny. He's such a gentleman. He's so kind.
no.
You don't think they
Let's
had
go back. Let's go back a
conversations
little bit.
before?
Let's go back.
Okay, go
Okay, let's go back. So okay, remember, they all came. Remember, now the godmother also remember the godmother sat in the car one day and saw me knock down a process server. He came to serve me papers, and I couldn't get out the house. Remember, I told you about it. So,
Go on and on.
so, so,
Okay,
so,
that
so
was
they
the
just
in your
thought,
car. You was
yeah,
at your house, and
right.
she saw you getting into an altercation with.
No. She saw the guy. So they couldn't figure out what was going on. They saw the guy. What she did, I think. Well, okay. So the godmother saw everything occurring first. She probably saw the guy pull up and saw him ring the doorbell. I saw him. I'm like, oh shoot, he got papers in his hand. So I call my lawyer. I say, hey, look, man, I gotta be somewhere because I was actually going out the door. I said, I gotta be somewhere. It's a process server at the house. I said, he has a badge. He said, well, can you knock him down? He said, as long as that paper don't touch you, you're good.
What do you mean by
So I said, okay.
Not come down?
Yeah. So what he did was I'm gonna tell you. So he was positioned around the door, right? So the door swings out, the screen door swings out. So when I got so I opened the door real fast. When I realized I was ready to roll, I opened the door real fast. I swung the door as hard as I could. It knocked him off. It knocked him off the porch. It knocked him off the porch. I mean,
you think it did?
Yeah. So then I ran down to my truck.
Oh, that shit hurt so bad.
Yeah. I ran out of my truck. I didn't know the godmother was in her car at the time. I didn't know nothing about it. I left and drove off. But I drove off, went down into the community and just sat down there for a while, and then came back. Then he was gone. So I came back. She and the neighbor was sitting in her car in the driveway laughing when I walked up. And they kept saying, Mr. Wiseman, you mucho funny. Oh, you too funny. What was you mucho funny? They thought it was funny. She just thought she couldn't figure out why I knocked the man off the porch. She didn't know what that was about.
Right,
I mean, she thought I did by accident. She didn't know. She just thought it was so funny that I kept going. I didn't stop to help him up or nothing.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was very simple. Well, you saw how I laughed about it, and I was just over the phone. You told me the story. Imagine me seeing that shit happen. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
So I think she just thinks I'm a goofy because when she was telling me, she said the man wait a while for you, no return. Because I didn't come back for like an hour.
Both of them saw you be funny that you made both of them laugh. So
right.
That's when they started having an interest
in you. But they could no. They couldn't figure it out. No. I had interest in them before that. You know what I'm saying? I still made overtures to them. But I'm just saying, like, what led up to it, like, if you think about it, they just thought I was just a cool neighbor.
Okay, so how far on after that did the pool thing happen?
Because the pool thing happened like that maybe about 2 years later. about 2 or 3 years later. But now think about this. And remember, I'm now, and here's how I started giving her beer. My wife had a little event at the house, and she and her husband came over. So she liked beer. So my wife would tell me, "Hey, I'm not sure her name." My wife would say, "Hey, huh?"
Did her husband like beer?
Nah, he's not a drinker. He's not a drinker.
So you were bringing this woman's beer for her only.
Yeah, well, he knew, but he knew he wasn't no secret. I would say, "Hey, man," I would always tease. No. I told her. I said, since she like it, it was. In fact, they don't even make the beer no more. Or I haven't seen it out, but it used to be this guy named George Stark. It's a crazy beer, but George.
Okay, so let me ask you something, right? What happens if somebody you went to their house for a party, right? And the woman said, your wife said, "Oh, I like scrambled eggs," right? And so the guy was like, "Oh, great! I'll come to your house." And next thing you know, I get free eggs, and he always brings eggs to the house for her. You wouldn't mind?
No, I ain't gonna bother you. No.
Why? Because you don't eat the eggs. They know that you don't eat eggs. So
right.
The eggs.
But I'm not threatened by it. No, not by the eggs. No. If he start getting some coochie, some cootie cat, then we got to put a price on that. That's not free. You know, you got to pay for that.
Are you really that unbothered?
Adrian, you're a greater asset than the cootie cat. If you can sell that cootie cat and we get profit off of it, more power to you. Okay.
You're so foolish. Let me ask you something. Has a woman ever cheated on you?
Probably could have. Oh yeah. But I mean, if not cheated, I mean, she just did what I did. I mean, but this was years ago. Yeah. I mean, she just did, like, you know, she actually I'm gonna give it a mantra. She cheated, but it didn't. It was almost like, you know, hey, look, it was like, it was like what a bomb, you know. Okay, you got, you know. Hey, look. But look, Adrian. But she cheated with the. Adrian, here's how funny it was, right? She cheated with a dude who you know how you want. And now you talking about really got a pulse out of me, but I still was able to navigate around it. But she cheated with an unsuspecting buster that I didn't really have much, you know. Real, you know, so
those are the ones that hurt the most. Let me tell you something. When somebody you least expect it, you be like,
yeah. I mean, it was almost like, you know, I would have paid you to do someone else. You know, this bum, you know,
right?
You know, right? Yeah, like, come on, at least match me for match. The woman I was with was better looking than him. You know, like, come on, match it up a little bit. You know, like, I mean, not determine his looks, but he was. I'm telling you, this guy. I'm telling you that this dude. No, we call him. His nickname was Snotty Cotty. He's expired now, but he called him Snotty Cotty.
Wait a minute. No, the guy that her name was. His
name was Snotty Cotty. He's expired. He actually took his own life. Yeah, Snotty Cotty.
Oh God, why would you say that? Why you ruin the fucking story?
What? No, I'm serious. No. Because he always had snot in his nose, so then his nickname was Snotty Cotty. She knocked off Snotty Cotty. Adrian, you know what? She didn't know it, but inside me, just like something else you know, right, that I did recently, but inside me was like, are you kidding me? You know, like, I was disappointed. I was truly disappointed. Yeah. I wasn't mad or angry. I was just disappointed. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And then my whole thing with her, I'm saying, but I said, I'm not going to tell anybody, but.
Okay, so let me ask you, why do you think, maybe she was smart. Do you think that she did that because she knew it was going to hurt you?
She probably figured. But this was crazy about it too, right? But my thing with her was like I said, I'm not going to tell anybody, but I'm telling people now because she's expired. She's gone. She expired also, but she's natural causes. But my thing with her was like, but won't you be bothered somebody know you laid out with Snotty Cotty? You know, like.
Even just the name. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't even know who that person is, I ain't fucking with nobody named Snotty. What's his name?
Snotty. They call him Snotty Cotty because his nickname was Cotty, and then one day this guy put the snotty on it because he always every saw that he has like he had like dried up snot hanging from his nose, like, you know, like It was weird. A man always has like this dried up trail of snot going down the side of his, in front of his lip. From his nose.
Okay, let me ask you something. How old was Snotty Cotty?
Oh no, this got to be Sonny was like about 30, like probably just like mid 30s, probably 40.
He was walking up with dry
snot. Like 35, 40. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Snotty Cotty. So wait. So the 30. So you got cheated on when you in your 30s.
No. I probably was. Let me see. I might have been 40. Snotty was probably around. I'm gonna say he might be 40. I don't know because let's see. He might have been older. He might have been 41 because I think Snotty might be older than me. Matter of fact, but he seemed younger. But he
That was recent poetic. Okay, so
I said a while ago. I said but you know what's funny? Adrian said I'm gonna tell you. Like, see, I would like let's say let me tell you. What she did was right. I mean, as in, because I did something that was wrong. I slept with someone she knew, but it wasn't anybody inappropriate. It was a nice looking woman.
Oh, okay. So she definitely did that shit on purpose, man. She knew that was
so Snotty Cotty was just like almost like a knee jerk, like, okay, I'm just gonna go and get the worst person possible. But nobody knew about some shit that I know of. I mean, I don't know if anybody else knew about it. Except Snotty, but like I said, he passed away shortly thereafter.
Okay. So she wanted to get you back for cheating. So she went ahead and found whoever was gonna. You think it was whoever was gonna give it to her? Is that what you mean?
I think she's found like probably one of the worst case scenarios. Just like in her mindset was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let Scotty get a hit of this, since he won it.
You really think? I don't think she. You really think she thought that?
Yeah.
Like,
Sky didn't mac up on it. She gave. She gave it to Sky. But my point, Sky. But my point is, I said Sky. But my point is, no, my point is though. I mean, to use the word diabolical.
So let me ask you this: how did you find out?
Oh, very good question. So, Snotty Cotty can't hold water, right? So Snotty Cotty.
I fucking knew it. Y'all man always tell.
Yes, but here's how he wanted to tell, right? He wanted to do it like in an amends situation, like in amends. So he came, he wanted to say, hey, he said, look, man, he said, I don't know what came over me. I don't know how we did it. He said, I was with so-and-so, like she's passed away now. But anyway, and so I said, really?
But she was alive when he told you, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, right, I mean, like, I only think it was like 48 hours after it happened. He told me. But here's the wild part.
Feeling guilty. Do you think he really felt guilty?
No. But look here. But I didn't really believe him. You know, like, I mean, he told me, I was like, yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Hey, thanks for telling me that. And I hit it with my story too. I said, Snotty. I said, if you did, and when this happens, you don't have no loyalty to me. Don't tell me nothing. Protect your interests. Because now I said, just think if I really thought you did it, you don't know what I would do.
Right, exactly. Right. That's exactly what I told my ex-husband's best friend when I fucked with him. Right. And he felt like he needed to tell my husband, he needed to have a conscience and tell my husband. Right. I was like, you wasn't even thinking about my protection. You know this ass is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do? Yeah. So go ahead.
You know, look, and here's the wild part. You got no reason to amend nothing with me. We not connected. I'm not associated with you in no form fashion.
Best friend. So I guess that's the reason why.
No, I wasn't really. No. And one thing I didn't do, I tell you, was funny. I never called him Snotty Cotty because I didn't think that was appropriate. But other people call him Snotty Cotty.
You're so polite.
But once he told me, that, I started calling him Snotty Cotty because I was because. Hey, look.
So now, how you approach your wife?
No, but my wife. No, it was this woman I was kidding with.
Yeah, okay, so the girl that you was, how did you approach her? After Snotty Cotty told you the info.
No. I said, so me and her, when I met up with her, I joked. I said, hey, you know what? I said, the dumbest thing happened to me. I said, Snotty Cotty is telling me that you and him had some type of interaction. And she said, really? She said, what
kind of interaction did he say? Did she give him head?
I just said, no. I don't know. I didn't get all that. I didn't get the whole story. I didn't get all that. She could. I don't know. Hey, look. But hey, look. If she could have shook his hand, I'd have been disappointed. You know, I'm trying to tell you, Snotty Cotty was that dude. You know, Snotty Cotty is almost close to the dude that I be boosting in the streets with me. You know, be boostering that I be talking to. You know,
good. Okay. So, no. So okay, all right. So you go back and you say, yeah, funny thing what Snotty Cotty said. Go ahead.
Yeah. So she says Snotty Cotty's telling the truth. So I said, and I was like, I mean, you really, it was you could have if you'd have pushed me off, I'd have hit the floor. But I was cool with it. I was like, oh. So this is, her name is Sylvia, who I kicked with. So this is the response to the Sylvia situation. So she said, so she looked like, yeah. She said, what a genius you are. Like, I'm a genius.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, she was. Yeah. So, and I told her, I said, you're still a wonderful person. I said, I'm just disappointed in Snotty Cotty. I said, I can't see myself going behind Snotty Cotty for no reason. I said, Snotty Cotty, I said, I said, how Snotty Cotty's reputation is just among how we look at Snotty Cotty is kind of like a gopher. I said, you could have did anybody. And I was like, you could have gave my brother some. I would have gave you a pass. But Snotty Cotty, I was like, Snotty Cotty, God almighty.
So did it hurt you the most that who it was and not what she did?
It was disappointing to me. It was just, but I understood. I mean, I understood it, but it just disappointed me. But at the same token, it was crucial. It was a crucial move she made for me. I mean, because like it really was a good one. I give her kudos on that one. Like I said, she's back, but she did. Hey, Snotty Cotty.
No wonder you said it like that earlier. Okay, she got you. Okay.
Yeah, she got me on that one. So that's the only one that I know of that has never, But remember, just think about it. Just think about me. Not that you think about it, but I'm so kind of like laissez-faire. Like you can. I mean, like like if you like cheating, because I'm a cheater, right? So cheating is not even like something I even like have a prevent for, but I do have a prescription for. I'm not gonna prevent it, but I got a prescription.
Right. Okay.
And the prescription is, if I'm married to you, then we're gonna work this out because you're a greater asset than what you've done. That's minor to me.
Why everything is fucking an asset? What kind of asset?
Yes, it is. Me, I'm the best asset. Your best asset for me. I'm resourceful. Outside of that, you can probably do better.
I'm not resourceful. I still got that fucking moped in my fucking garage. They want to offer me $50. They want to offer me $50.
Okay. Hey, I keep forgetting to follow with you on that too. Okay.
What you said?
Yeah. Okay. Put it on the back burner. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you for throwing that rock over here, Adrian. Hey, thank you for throwing that rock, Adrian. Yeah, some resource you are trying to expose me out here about a moped.
I can't hold water either.
Just for those who observe this live, I have no idea what this lady talking about. A moped. I don't even ride mopeds. I don't know something.
The fuck everybody else could ask you, but I can't ask you for shit. Everybody in this app asks you for shit. I can't ask you for nothing. Fine.
No, not at all. No. Because they got a quid pro quo. You don't have no quid pro quo.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you fucking know.
Right.
No wonder I never get off with anything.
Right. Hey, if you quid pro quo, if you quid pro quo, I'd be on it right now wherever you are. You provide whatever you needed, but you ain't on the quid pro quo.
Well, so that you might be here. You might be right in the next room.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I wouldn't be able to take. I'd probably sleep.
That's right. That's right. You wouldn't go sleep. Put your right to bed. Put your right to bed.
Yeah. Hey, I can fly and take care of that moped situation for you if you have some quid pro quo for me.
I just go fly in. I don't know anything about mopeds, but I can get there. I can't see. Always be sidetracked. Okay, so all right, so it hurt. I get it though. I really fucking get it. I get how that shit could hurt. Okay, and you still not over that shit. That shit does fucking when this shit is unexpected. Because I think because you are the type of person that always, like you had mentioned before, you're always ahead of it. Like you don't have that knee jerk reaction. You already know what's going to happen before it happens. Yeah. So you was not expecting this, and when you don't expect it, that's when it hurts more.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Yeah,
I think it's like ego. You think think it's the ego? Like it's our pride. Like, oh my God, how could you? Like it had nothing to do with the emotion behind it. It was just
but
more like,
but I'm gonna take you back further. Instead, you probably remember the story. So Snotty Cotty is the same guy who, remember I told you when I came in, we was at practice. I was in practice, and one of the cheerleaders was upstairs in the hallway, and I came in to use the bathroom, but I would go up on the third tier because that was like nobody went up there, and because I had to have a bowel movement, so I would go up on the third tier of the school. Snotty Cotty was up there in the hallway trying to grape this young lady that was a cheerleader. So I separated. I kind of got involved with that and got her, and he couldn't stand me for that. He really didn't like me really for that anyway when that happened from that too. So that he's almost like he got back on me just
I don't
to
understand how you got involved in that.
because I was coming down the hallway to go use the bathroom and they were right there in front of the bathroom in the hallway because it was like a private, not private, it was like an area like when school was closed, nobody was up there. But I would go to use the bathroom when we had practice.
So you saw him doing that, and what did you do?
No, they were down the front struggle. He was trying to pull her little panties, no, the little cheerleading panties off. So I just got her. I said her name was. I got her from there. And I remember she's the same lady who confused me later in life with another guy, whose family member who had expired. She thought I was this guy and they only live in the same area. This guy from West Virginia, huh?
So why everybody? No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even saying like, why is everybody? You that age? But you're not that age because I looked on Facebook today and another guy friend that I know that's around my age passed away, and I can't imagine how many all these young men, because I still feel like I'm young, are passing away at a young age. And it seems like every time you talk about somebody, they expire.
Yeah. No. The guy she confused me with is still alive, but his family member had expired. Remember I told you? I saw her at the repast, and she was saying she hugged me and said. And I said, I was talking about changing numbers. She said, you got my number. You just texted me the other night. And I was like, yeah, I changed phones. Yeah. Because I knew she wasn't talking about me, but I knew then somebody told me she was talking about a guy named Warren. His name Warren Green, who lives in Martinburg, West Virginia. But anyway.
Warren was the one that texted her and she thought that was you. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what happened? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So that was years ago. Yeah. That was so we talking that was
So at the school, you saw her about to get raped at the
raped by Snotty Cotty, right? By Snotty Cotty, yes.
That motherfucker.
Yeah. So I broke that up. I say broke it up. I was able to get her from out of that situation. She left him, and he cursed me out, huh?
I love that you did that.
Yeah. Well, no, because I wanted her too. I was about to say that.
You think that was his payback too? You think he was trying to pay you back too for that shit?
Nah, I mean, he just got lucky because Sylvia let him do it. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, he probably was he. I guess probably his mind. Probably so. It probably all syndicated together. Yeah,
it was because I wasn't looking to cheat on my ex-husband with his friend, with his best friend, but it was just a bonus, right? Right.
It replaced all the bones available. Yeah, everything was right in line. Yeah, but I'm saying, hey, if you met Snotty Cotty, and this is how depressing it is, right? And the gentleman. If anybody's listening and knows him, I apologize if I'm sharing his business, but he inspired himself because he had spent up the family's Christmas money on substances and couldn't deal with the pressure of not having the money to pay for the kids, the children's whatever it was.
Who said that? Who said that?
Huh?
How do you know that's the reason why he did that?
Oh, because I know for a fact. Yeah, that because he
he left you a letter and told you that before he passed?
No. From his family and from the ex, from his ex.
Say that shit because I mean, if you have a rug addiction, right?
Yeah. I'm saying he expired himself. He could not face the music.
What happens if he just didn't OD?
Oh no! I guess no. He went out with a bang. Oh no.
Ew.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no. He used the instrument. He used the pew instrument. Yeah, no.
Okay. Because he felt bad that he spent his kids.
Not felt bad. I don't think he just couldn't face the disappointment. He couldn't face how he disappointed them.
Don't you think he already was a disappointment?
Yeah, well, I mean, for the most part, yes, he was. But that particular, he just couldn't. I guess he just didn't want to do it no more. Just didn't want to face that. How much of a disappointment it was for spending that money up like that. Because it was like the Christmas. How it was funny to me was the Christmas bonus money that they would save up each year for the. For the. Right. It's supposed to be a big time Christmas.
I get that though. I wouldn't take my life over it though.
Yeah, well, he did. Well, I guess you wouldn't, but he did. Yeah.
Would you? Would you
You
do
should
that?
no, not at all. No, I'm not taking my life. Well, no, and there's no measure of nothing. I'm taking my life. I'm not even giving my life for nobody. We about to take my life.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. Actually, was
What?
my word of the day was selflessness, right? So when I
Yeah.
was reading, giving your life for somebody else's life, and immediately I thought about you. I was like, boy, they ain't doing that shit.
No, not at all. No. No. If I do, it'd be an accident. There was somebody they said it was an accident. He did it. You know, when me intentional.
I just got me slip and fall. That's
Right.
why
Trying to get out the way, I fell in front of what she should have got hit by, and I got hit by. Yeah.
I tripped over my fucking feet like I always fucking do.
Yeah. Right.
My brain moving too about faster than my feet.
Right.
Okay. All right. So all right. So okay. So we got to the girl. Okay. So okay. Did you ever try to swing the block afterwards?
With Sylvia? No.
No, that was her name, Sylvia, the one that slept with Snotty Patty.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. She expired. Yeah. No, I didn't know. I mean, we stayed. I mean, we stayed mutually, amicable because we knew some of the same people. But no, I never. Because I mean, again, it was. I'm because I didn't. Because for me, it was almost a thing of like this Snotty Patty just wasn't.
I love when you say his name. He's not a buster. He's not an emotional male. He got a fucking name. His name is Snotty Patty.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Nah, it just yeah, that whole thing didn't work out for me.
Thank you, poetic. Thank you for sharing that story with us.
Hey, no problem. No problem. No.
You are the most unemotional person I fucking know, and you actually were emotional for that story.
Yeah. Because I Sylvia, I probably was on trajectory probably to marry Sylvia. I mean, but I got like I say she got disturbed with what I did with her friend, and so
okay, so let's go to that story then.
Yeah.
How did you sleep? How did you end up sleeping with her friend?
Her friend's intoxicated, and I was able to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so how are you alone by yourself with the friend?
Because that situation where we went to, they had this. Her friend had a cabin up in a place called Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. We were there for some odd reason. Sylvia had to leave Sylvia left before I did, and then then a snowstorm came in, right? But several people left. It was just myself, the lady who owned the cabin, which was Sylvia's friend, and I think another couple. Yes, another couple.
And where was
couple? They was.
Did you have a wife at that time?
No. My first wife and I had.
Where was Sylvia at the time?
Sylvia left. Sylvia. I can't remember how Sylvia had to leave, but Sylvia left. And so
at the house with the girlfriend.
Just with that. I mean, it was like kind of like it was like familiar. Everybody was like family, but we weren't family. We were like family. So the other couple who's the responsible couple, but they were out their minds, drunk and high. In fact, here's how wild it was. And I'm gonna tell you, it was funny, right? Actually, I could have smashed the other guy's woman, but I didn't because the friend was drunk and let me have my way with her. But anyway, but here's the kicker. The other guy's woman, and I hope none of these people are listening, but she remarried somebody in Arizona, but she was Arizona. But anyway, the other guy's woman, so initially when he was drunk and went to sleep himself, so she and I was kind of like joking and flirting, but Sylvia had already been giving me like kind of like like some cues, like I was giving her back some cues, but it wasn't. But nothing was happening while we thought old girl was watching.
So you were flirting both of the women at the same time.
Well, I mean, they both were feeling. I don't drink, so I got all my senses. They feeling, they. So they feeling, but I mean, now think about it. I'm not the lure. I'm just like the clown. I'm just the jokes right now. We laugh and we joke, But actually, I am looking at Sylvia like, damn. I know, like I'm not Sylvia. I mean, Sylvia's friend. I'm looking at Sylvia's friend like, like I want to, make some moves.
Right.
So, but I couldn't because I'm waiting for the other lady. I'm calling Kat. Waiting for Kat to go to sleep. Kat's husband was wide awake. I mean, I'm sorry, he went to sleep. He was far gone. He was blasted. He was drunk. He was gone. In fact, he slept on the floor in their room.
So he didn't know what was going on. You could have slept with his wife and he would have never known.
Right. I was going. Well, I was going to chow that way, but I had Sylvia's friend who was already kind of in waiting. You know, like drunk and waiting. Because every time, like let's say if Kat wasn't looking, her friend would like kind of wave her off, like I wish she go to bed. And then she started laughing at me like like that, right? Like laughing out loud, and I just be laughing too. Like yeah, I'm like Sam. I wish she go to bed too.
At that moment, she goes that she was Sylvia's friend.
They all were friends. They all were friends. But look. So Kat goes in the room right now. Kat's room. So okay. So Sylvia's friend and I we're downstairs, but she had an open area cabin, real nice cabin. And so we're down. So if you're upstairs, you can see down below. We thought Kat was gone to sleep. So I'm in there joking around, playing with Sylvia, Sylvia's girlfriend. Boom, boom. Finally got her stuff off maneuver. I'm in there thrusting my way into it. Boom, boom. Kat sees it.
Ooh. Okay.
Didn't know Kat saw her. So that's how Sylvia got the information from Kat. You know, but Kat tried to. But here's how Kat. Now this how Kat.
So the married woman told on you.
Yeah, but in her mindset, she was making a joke out of it. She didn't know it was gonna go because she didn't really know. Well, yes, she did. She said though. I don't know why I don't know. That's it. I don't know. I can't. Anyway, but she was telling Sylvia like it was.
She wanted your penis and she couldn't get your penis.
No. It didn't have anything to do with me per se. No, no. I was not.
There was no reason for her to tell the lady to tell your girlfriend.
No. But it wasn't me. I wasn't the reason why she told. But whatever she told. I don't know. That's. I guess
she didn't like her. She didn't like her.
No. But whatever reason she shared it, I don't know what. She had a knee-jerk sharing moment. So then, of course, Sylvia comes back to me about it, and I tried to deny it, and she said, but she set me up because she says, we're talking. Her friend had already admitted to it, and I was like, well, then your friend is just a liar too. I said, don't get me wrong. I sat up all night talking to her, but I said no. I just right. Deny. So then, of course, that's how we rotate the snotty Cotty and her, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Did she ever tell you? Or did her and Sylvia? I mean, did Sylvia and her friends stay friends?
For the most part, yeah. Till Sylvia expired, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So she knew that you fucked. She didn't give a fuck. So I guess it was probably
no. But I mean, nothing her friend could have done. But I think it's just the knee jerk. I think it's how I think again. I don't know how it was conveyed to her. I can't tell you what and how and why. But it's almost like to me, it's like a knee jerk mentioning. You know, like maybe I don't. But I'm gonna tell you because I said now the other one, right, the one that was married, she had a strange world.
I could never be friends with her again. I don't understand.
But see, Kat had a strange world because Kat had this thing where Kat was kind of like a. Kat had this weird thing about herself too. Kat had this.
Good morning. Shauna said, "Good morning, Uncle Bernie."
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, in fact, I'm gonna tell you now. Get ready for this one. My brother. Okay, Kat's about 6 feet tall, right? My brother is about 5'6", maybe 5'7" on a good day. My brother ended up knocking Kat off sometime down the road.
Was she married at the
time? Was she still married? I'm gonna say can't remember. I can't remember the timeline on that one. But I will say this:
Kat was a hoe.
No. Kat was just Kat. I mean, everybody. Kat was a beautiful one. Kat was just Kat. But what Kat did say was, it was the worst thing that it was almost like he was like making love to her, like maybe a son, like because by him. She said when especially on the back, it was like having a son on the back. Huh?
Okay, wait. About your brother? That's what she said about your brother.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Did you know that Kat? Did Kat ever cheat on her husband before she tried to do it with you?
I don't know. I know Kat was just free spirit. Kat was free spirit. So I can't tell. I don't know if she. I don't know if she had. Yeah. Because remember, because I remember in that circle, I'm like the outer because I didn't really. It was weird for me being the cabin. That was the first thing. The cabin thing was so out of my thing. That was like there's. I just happened to be there. I don't know why I was there. I don't know if I was up there. I'm trying to.
Left you there. I would have never left you there.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I mean, but I think it was almost like it was just like it was almost like ho hum never. It was unbelievable that would occur.
It was probably one of those things like that guy that like you asked, he'll never fuck around with them. It was probably one of those things.
Right, Snotty Cotty, right. I mean, it's like Snotty Cotty was like us hitting the lottery, the multi-million-dollar lottery. That's how rare that seemed.
Well,
I mean, you could have
fucking around with her friend or a married woman.
you could have sold me 100 times, and Scotty Cotty would not have been the one I would have picked. You could have gave me a lineup, and he could have been in the lineup. I would never circle Scotty. Even to the end, I would never have circled Snotty Cotty. I say, hey, you missing somebody's picture here because it wasn't Snotty Cotty. And of course, it was Snotty Cotty who wanted chicken dinner. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, Poetic.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not sorry. Hey, I look at most things. Hey, it couldn't happen to a nicer person.
It didn't stop you from nothing.
It didn't change my craziness. No, it just made me probably more crazy. And look, now it made me prepare for the real unexpected. I understand
how you took that situation, you made it still a better situation, I guess, for you, right? But you see you hear it on this app all the time because you be in those rooms about these men who get hurt like that one time 30 years ago, and they have no forgiveness. They can't stand every single woman. They don't even want to date a woman anymore because they're afraid they're gonna get hurt.
No, not at all. No, I'm gonna tell you, even with Sylvia, right? It wasn't so. Snotty Cotty was definitely a big exchange for that, but again, it wasn't no hurt. It was just the disappointment. It was like Snotty. Like I was just thinking, like of all the you could have got Big Candy, who we knew at the time. Big Candy was a transgender fella. She could have done with Big Candy, and I would have gave her up. I would have said, okay, yeah, I understand Big Candy.
But Snotty Cotty, I was like, Snotty Cotty? Like... it was like a loss to the team. It was like a loss to the team. Snotty Cotty. God almighty.
Oh, believe me, I fucking get it. It happens to me all the fucking time. So I all right.
And still, I still got great esteem for her. Of course, she's inspired. No, she's still a wonderful person and still good people in her explorations.
Because honestly, because you knew. Well, I think you knew where it was, right? I think you knew. Like, it's So it was just like, I know what it is, but because it wasn't the what. It was the who, not the what.
Yeah, and for her, it was almost like that for her too, like with her friend, it was like when she's like, I can't believe like you would do her, and then it wasn't nothing wrong with her per se, but it was just like it could have been
anybody else in the world, right? It could have been anybody else in the world, right?
Because they were like sisters in some regard, that's what threw her off about it, they were so close, and that's what she was like.
You said you didn't. Well, she obviously swung the block after that because she still accepted you after you fucked around with her friend.
Say again.
I said she still accepted you even though you fucked around with her friend. You was.
Oh yeah. But we didn't. But yeah.
You couldn't accept her back.
No. When I couldn't accept it, it was just that my mind was already once she said Snotty Cotty, I was just I wasn't. Once when she confirmed he didn't lie, it just. But in her presence, I held my composure. But in my mind, I was like, Snotty Cotty. In fact, I wanted to go expire Snotty Cotty, but at the same token, I didn't because I'm thinking Snotty Cotty. I'm like everything is going in my head, like the thing with the lady up in the bathroom when we were younger. Everything just circled around my head. I'm like Snotty Cotty. It was like. I didn't even get into like the aesthetics of like, I didn't do the check down like did you use protection? Did you do It was like my mind kept saying Snotty Cotty, but
He's so Hello, good morning, Nicolene. Good morning, Big Zach.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. How's everybody doing?
Are you hearing this crazy story that Uncle Bernie's giving us?
I was just listening to Uncle Bernie. I said Uncle Bernie is so animated, but it's his story.
He's a good storyteller. He's a very good storyteller. But to him, you always hear about him always cheating on his wife and all this other stuff. For me to hear the passion that he has about this woman cheating on him is just like, oh, you got feelings in there. You know what it feels like to get hurt.
Hey, I wish it was. I wish it was just stories. That'd be great.
It was what?
I wish it was just stories. It'd be great.
Oh, really
I'm
happening?
wondering what you were
His heart's
feeding
really
him.
pumping. Good
But
morning.
yeah, man.
Morning,
morning.
Charles.
Good
But
morning.
the beauty of life,
How
is,
you
you know, I
doing?
think the next opportunity is the beauty of life. The
Other
beauty of
day.
life is the next opportunity. Hey, Mr. Chill, we're coming, Charles.
What's
Hey,
the next
and everybody,
opportunity? She passed away.
and everybody,
That's
everybody
not
that
anymore.
know, hello to everybody. If I can't see you, I'll speak to. I can't see. What you say, Adrian?
I said, yeah, but both of them expired. So how can you do it again?
No. I said no. I'm saying no. I'm saying no. The opportunity is like the next opportunity that's presented to you. Period. Like don't shallow in the water that you may have got drowned in. Go to the next part of the water and raise yourself up again. Like rise up.
You
And
look
one of the
very
funny thing,
pretty this morning.
one thing I always like to think about, like if I fall down, let me fall on my back so I can see my way back up quickly. I don't want to fall face down. But the other side of the coin too is that you just want to get yourself back up and get into the milieu as quick as possible.
That's the most
That's
amazing thing I've ever heard. Let me fall on my back, even though you're gonna hurt the fuck out
What?
of your back.
so you see your way up. So you see your way back up. You see your way up.
That's gonna hurt.
That
Like
was way-
you're gonna see your way back up and be in the hospital. Like shit. As you get older, you can break some shit. God damn it.
I don't think he's worried about
doing?
that at all. I think he wants
Well,
to.
I have a friend of mine who just broke his femur bone, and I was like, he got titanium in his leg now, and he was just hopping in and out of the truck. Damn.
Either way you fall, you hurt yourself, right? If you fall face down, you're looking down.
It's your
you
face.
wanna fall
It's your face.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So see, if I fall on my back, I can see. I got good visual. Like, am I gonna roll to my left, my right, or am I gonna sit straight up and come up?
But they say that when you fall, you're supposed to protect your face first. Right?
Yeah. You're supposed to protect your head. Protect your head, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Protect my face.
I can hear you, Nicholas.
A lot of background.
I can hear you, beautiful.
There we go.
Hey, Charles.
Good morning. What are you?
Uncle
What,
Bernie had his heart broken before.
yeah, I was going to say, what the hell did you feed Uncle Bernie this morning? He's got feelings. What the hell? Good morning. Shit, son. What the?
See, everybody has feelings. I knew
Once in a
it.
while.
I could crack any nut. It doesn't matter what
might
kind
I
it is.
might I say this though, Adrian? You look very good this morning.
Oh, thank you. This is only this morning?
Well, you always, but I'm talking about your dresses. Listen, if I give you a compliment, don't do that now.
Okay, thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
I really like that. It's a different type of dress. I never seen one like that before. So.
Really? Because I'm a different sort of lady.
You'll be all right, Uncle Bernie. It's okay. Now that we know that you have feelings,
I love it.
Oh yeah. For that moment, yes, but then everything goes back.
For that moment, you still have them shits now. You see the way you say that man's name?
I was gonna say, I don't know that was a pretty passionate telling of a story that was, a real.
That man motherfucker there.
What the hell? And where the hell did that come from? I don't even. I came out into the back end of where all of a sudden.
We actually started we were talking about the next door neighbor that Bernie was trying to smash, and the husband came and caught them. That's how this whole conversation got started.
Oh hell! You trying to smash the neighbor first, and then you went to the log cabin, and then you was going to smash the one girl, and then smash the other one, but then one.
Now the log cabin was way before the pool. That was like years before the pool. Yeah, the log cabin was way before the pool. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's going on too, and I'm gonna tell you, and it's funny. That cabin was. I've been to 2 events to that cabin, right? The other lady I wanted to smash, beautiful. Her name is Linda. Man, she was beautiful. But I couldn't smash her, right? But look, so I started calling her Joffrey.
Why didn't you smash her?
I think because at that event, it was almost like I think she had a suitor with her at that time, but he got drunk too. But then it was just too congested. Like there's too many moving parts, and so I kind of brushed against her, testing her behind, rubbed her breast a little bit, but nothing beyond that. No, that time, cause she was smoking. Let me tell you. So I called her later. So she worked at this place called.
Wait. She let you rub on her booty, touch on her breast, and then she didn't want to give you the play.
No, it was too congested. Like
It sounds like this is my song.
Yeah. What's that song? No, it was just too many people there.
Intermission over.
Yeah. We didn't tell me that song. I hear the song again. But look, no, we see many people there. But but I pursued her, right? I pursued her, and then and so then what happened? So we talked for a good while on the phone. And then something happened. I think her husband found out that we were communicating, so that kind of shut down. So then I saw her one day at a restaurant.
Wait. Were you communicating before the log cabin or after the log cabin?
No, after.
That tends to cause a problem.
You were feeling her booty, you were feeling her breast, and it didn't go down correctly.
Right.
You got exchanging numbers, and then next thing you know, you started communicating.
Yeah, but let me tell you this though. Let me go back a little bit. So now her family, I knew her mother and I knew her father, right? I used to sell her mother Coach bags and stuff like that because I used to get a pleasure of those things, Coach bags, all kind of handbags. So I would go over to her mother's house and her mother have a girlfriend, and I would sell all these.
Back in the day.
I would sell Coach bags, yes. So anyway, no, I can't get no more. That's not my line anymore. But anyway, I would get those. I was getting in the store. I was delivering to. I'm telling you the name of the store. It's a very it's a very high end store. They had bags, scarves. Oh man, it'll cost me a minute. But anyway, so I would go. So that's how I knew her. But I didn't really know. I just knew I knew a mother and father. I knew a mother really more so. Okay.
So you were familiar at the log camp,
yes.
and you booked up on her.
Yeah.
She was too much movie action. You sat there and changed numbers, and then you started picking it to her off the phone.
Okay, so then our phone call shut down, kind of like just our phone call shut down. Like she wasn't taking my calls.
What conversations you were having on the phone?
Oh yeah, we like plotting and planning, just doing the Mac and stuff, like hey, God, you're god awful beautiful.
She had a man, and she knew that she had a man.
Right. Okay. Right. So we get past that, right? So probably for 3 months, or so, we had no communication. I see her and her husband at this restaurant. I'm with a woman. And so so we walk past her. And I didn't really, I think she saw me first. She said, hey. I said, this is so and so. And so she tells her husband, I don't think he knew it was me, the same person that was talking to her on the phone. Okay. I don't think. Because he didn't see him, because he shook hands. We shook hands. And they asked us once. I said, no, we don't. I said, no, I said, I think for the offer. I said, well, we have some things to discuss. I didn't want to sit with them. So anyway, but she kind of gave me a look like, hey.
You said that to him.
No, she said it to me. No, she asked me, do we want to join them, she and her husband? And I said, oh, no. I said, I have some things I need to discuss with the lady I'm with.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I didn't want to sit with them anyway.
I mean, why would you?
But she gave me a look like
I got like she had got wet when she said, hey. She was right there.
So then probably, I would say maybe 2 weeks later, so she reached back out to me and we were talking, but this time from a different number. So I chuckled, right? But anyway, I got be talking and laughing again. But then we were supposed to meet up. I get the hotel and everything. She never showed up. So again, another disappointment in my life.
Oh.
I was so yeah. Hey, and do you know right now I got my other phone out looking. I'm trying to find her on trying to see if she's still alive or anything. But beautiful lady. And in fact,
I couldn't make it to the session. That's a shame.
Yeah, now and I think her mother and father have expired though, because I didn't see them in years.
Okay. So what made her so special?
Oh, cause she was so special because she had this warm. Good question. Thanks for asking, by the way. Just like you ladies have this warm. There's for men who right, you have a warm presence about you, and you have a feature, right? And she has a glow, the feature, a warm presence. I mean, almost like she could touch you, and it's like a touch. Like it's like you might know she touches other people, but the touch she gives you is like a special touch that you don't get from nowhere else. It's like she just touches your arm, and you be like, that's my signature touch from her. Now she may touch her husband a way too.
Uncle Bernie, this is awesome. Oh, this is being recorded too. I love this for you.
Yeah, she.
You have to play back this beautiful footage, honey, because baby, Uncle Bernie is giving out feelings, emotion, and it's like he's reliving these moments and throbbing. You understand me? It's throbbing. Yeah. Okay, all right.
So she got away. But now here's what made me think about her, right? I saw this truck this company she worked for. I saw this truck early this morning. I said, I need to go by there and see if she's still at that company. And that's what I said to myself. But I said, nah.
You want that old feeling back? You want that feeling?
I mean, because remember, I never been intimate with her. Just a little touching, nothing, not the real intimacy. Yeah, just the touching.
Oh, he said real intimacy.
Yeah. It's like that one in the back of your mind, like I got to get that before I get erectile dysfunction. You know, like.
What the hell? Uncle Bernie, have you thought about writing a book?
That's what I said. Uncle Bernie was throbbing. You understand me? I knew it. It started jumping when he started talking about this shit. Jumping. Ladies and gentlemen.
But this is just the beautiful intervals of life though that you encounter and you guys help me think about these things as we talk. That's what makes me, it's like the memories that you have about life. You're like, man, I really have enjoyed life and lived. It's like, if we were to go today, I wouldn't be disappointed. But I mean, I don't want to go today, but like, please take somebody else from me.
You have stories. A lot of people don't have stories because they're scared to go outside the house or experience. They don't want to get hurt. So look at all the stories that you had. They could sit there and talk about.
Jimmy's down there scribbling notes and taking notes from you there.
You see somebody scribbling notes?
Jimmy's down there taking notes.
Whoever's scribbling notes, be careful now. Make sure you do some research. Don't do what I do because I am reckless on the reservation.
Listen, I'm telling you, Uncle, here we go. We got a whole book series from Uncle Bernie, right?
Oh boy,
from Uncle Bernie.
Uncle Bernie's been promoting himself on this fucking app for years now.
The Log Cabin Edition.
Uncle Bernie having a bad Bunny moment.
We say y'all? We say?
I said Uncle Bernie, the tales from Uncle Bernie.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be called. Tales from Uncle Bernie.
Hey.
Tales from Uncle Bernie.
But don't forget, one of the books would be called the Log Cabin Edition. And then here's that thing: I'd buy the shit out of that book because I want to read that shit. That
was a very nice cabin too. I up at Berkeley Springs. I would. In fact,
and then the swimming pool.
Yes.
Okay, that's the swimming pool lady. That's what happened is he and Uncle Bernie ended up giving their kid a job, and the job is like the kid is like flourishing at this job. So the husband of the woman that he got caught with was like giving him a handshake and was like, "Oh, thank you." And now the woman's like giving him hugs now, so they were able to mend their neighborly love test.
Well, for the moment, we'll see. Hey, we'll see how long those hugs last.
Did you ever know that you were the one that did it? Just saying.
Huh? The husband? Oh yeah. The husband? My neighbor? Oh yeah.
The husband caught them.
Yeah, he saw me in the pool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, do you know? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, Charles, and for a minute, I mean, they almost kind of separate. I mean, he really had a moment to get through that, but he couldn't. I mean, from what I understand, and this is just now. Here's the funny part, right? I don't know the whole gist of this. I know just through someone else, another party, but he had to work through it because he was going through some things also with his daughter at the time, and then had to land on it. It was just like he was just ready just to like throw it all away and just leave the house. But they ended up.
So what happened was he had a neighbor had a pool. They would let Uncle Bernie go in the pool when they weren't there, right? So Uncle Bernie went to the pool and he was in the pool by himself. The woman came home early. She started drinking some beer and she started getting tipsy. She's in the pool with Uncle Bernie. He turns her over and was about to slip it in. And then next thing you know, they both look up and the husband was there watching them.
Yeah, I literally got her face against the wall and her hands on the deck. I'm trying to scoot down and scoot myself back up in her. And look up and I mean, it's almost like he just came out of thin air because I didn't see him, but I could tell. So her body did something different. I knew something was wrong. It was like her body it wasn't doing what it was doing before.
Did you at least get to enter at least once?
No, nothing. No.
So the guy just looked at them and said, "Pool time is over."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, I'm actually yeah.
I don't understand that though because I can't imagine. So that's how we got about the knee-jerk reaction because I'm like, I couldn't imagine, somebody in my face like that and just be like, okay, pool time is over. Like I would want to jump in the fucking pool and pull people's hair out.
I'm gonna tell you, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for the relationship I had with him, and if he'd have had it available, he probably would have expired me right there. But for whatever reason. I think because remember I knew him before that situation. I knew him before they moved there, so I just think that that's why I put on. I just think that the rapport that we had and what we've done together, Montre was No, it wasn't okay, but no, it wasn't okay, not okay, but it just.
First one he caught with her in the fool. That's the problem.
Yeah. It wasn't okay, but it was just like I think that slowed down what his true reaction should have been or would have been. Like what, like how, like and then even forget about that. Look, or what would have been later? Like he could have done some things later.
The same reaction as you, like with him. You cheated with him, maybe.
I don't know. You can't get up. Hey, look. But no, hey, look. I think she may. I'm gonna guess. Hey, I'm gonna guess that she probably took the road like everything was happening so fast. Like she didn't know I had that in me. I don't know what like. She might say, "Hey, I don't know. He just came on me so fast. I wouldn't expect him to do that. Like it just everything just happened just as you saw it. She probably like I'm frozen. That's what she should have said. But if she wasn't, I mean, but yeah, but hey, but
she was climbing that tree just like everybody else, though.
Yeah.
What did you say, Charles?
I said she was climbing that tree just like everybody else was.
And that's what I was telling him. I was like, yeah, she wanted that shit. Because I said, how did she turn to her backside? I couldn't understand it.
Hey,
he was like, because I moved to that way. And I'm like,
no,
she was
no. But I find out. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's interesting about this. It's funny you asked me that, right? Or you said, but I'm not gonna say that culture. But my experience with women that are Latino, there's a. I'm not gonna use the keyword we use in TikTok, but there's a pervasive word. There's a mean. There's a like a. They let the man can maneuver or do until that's time. Let's say if they don't like you, it's not gonna happen, or don't even have no like. But if you're in their space, you can do things that you just wouldn't generally do, and there's no like trying to stop it unless they just flat out don't like you. Like if they just flat out can't tolerate you, it's not going to happen. That's my experience. That's my experience. Like for the women that I've been in,
there's so many things that you said wrong in that fucking statement.
No, I'm saying. No, it is. It is. But no, I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you like.
So Spanish women are more easier. Is that
no? Not easy. But it's like if it's gonna be a go, it's a go. Like I'm gonna tell you this. Like I know there's women who they're Latino women who actually they're married, but they also sleep with another Latino man. Yeah. Okay. So for example, I know this woman, right? This woman who she's seeing another man. I don't think she really likes him. I mean, I think she likes him, but not that way. But for whatever reason, their close proximity has pushed them into intimacy.
Okay.
Like she'll go riding with him. She would go for lunch with him. Hey, look,
wait.
Hey, I mean, she would. So then he he's maneuvered.
Wait a minute, no, wait, slow down. So now you trying to say that Spanish women will sleep with are more likely to sleep with a man for a provision?
No, I don't know if she can think out of him or not. He's married, she's married, right? But they have come together. I'm just using this as an example. I don't know how they. But I don't think she really, because she'll deny it. She'll say, me no do nothing with Juan, and I'll be laughing. Ma'am, I done seen the truck jumping back and forth. What are you talking about? But I say, hey, it's not my business. But my thing is that like I'm just using her as an example. But I think that if you're in proximity, right, and you have, it's like man can have his way, unless, like I said, if they don't like you, they get out the vehicle. Or they get out, or whatever it is, wherever they are, they're gonna stop. It's gonna be a stop. In fact, they're not even getting in. But if they like you, this is the key. If they like you, they get in the car. They're gonna go somewhere with you. They'll commingle with you.
Okay,
that's how you know you have access.
You lost me. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying to you. Better example. If you see a married woman going off with to me, in my experience, if I see a Latin woman going off with a married man, he has access to her. She's not going unless he has access. Because she's not gonna put herself in a position.
And other women don't do that.
I don't think so. No, not knowingly. No. These women, if they get
Spanish women are easier.
No, I'm saying this. If they have
proximity.
No. I'm saying for the ones who've gotten in my vehicle with me, right? They know I'm hands on. I'm gonna tell you, I'm touching you. Okay, unless you say stop. They already know. They know They know this is me. They know it's written all on me. He's gonna put his hands on you. But not physical, not abusively, but just in. That sounds kind of weird, right? But anyway, but you know, but but my point is that, but if they come with you, like let's say I might say, hey, so hey, let's go, hey, let me take you home. If they let you give them a ride, they would catch a bus first if they don't like you. They're not going to ride with you no matter what unless they like you or have some interest or have something about you. Like they're not gonna, just because you offer a ride, they're gonna say, I'm getting in the car, take this ride, but I don't like him.
Are they more independent?
Until the no, here's what I'm saying. Okay, it goes like this. Let's say she get in the car, right, and I don't do anything. Okay, I gave her a ride home. No harm, no foul.
Right.
If they get in that car or get in or go or take something I'm offering, there's a chance I have access to them. That's what I figured out with them. But if they don't like you, like this one guy.
Okay, I get it.
Like there's one guy, right? I can't tell his name, but there's one guy. He asked all of them to say, "I'll give you a ride," and they said, "No, thank you. I catch the bus."
Okay. So
my point is that if they don't feel comfortable with you, you don't have no access. If that makes sense. But they have more.
You don't think that all women are like that, though?
No, not at all. No. I think this particular group is because there's no resistance once they make themselves available to you. Now, what they will tell you, now they might say something like this. They might say, "Okay, I ride, but no sexo, you know."
That's what they tell you when they get in the car.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that's just like a value statement. It's not even like, because in your mind, if you already know the move, you say, "Hey, but you are in here. You know who I am. You know what I do." You know, like, it's no secret.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a secret. So don't you think the lady in the pool and the husband knew that?
No. That's something different. No, because he didn't know that I was capable of that, and she didn't know. Oh, that I had made overtures, but she didn't know that I was gonna press upon like that. Yeah, she didn't know.
Jeez.
I knew. I don't know if she knew. I knew when she got in that pool. Hey, look, I knew when she got in that pool. I was on go. I don't know how it was going. In fact, hey, look, Adrian. And then here's the wild part: the pool saved us because we had been in that house. Oh, we'd have been caught. So the pool really was the pool was like a inconvenience in some regards.
You just love women.
Oh yeah, I'm women just, man. I'm addicted.
You know.
Yeah.
We can tell you're addicted to it. When did you know that you was addicted to it? When did you know that you couldn't stop?
After the first time.
Wait a minute. The first time what? The first time you had sex?
The first sexual experience. It was a drug. It became a medication of life. Yeah.
So after that one time, you knew that's something that you need for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna tell you something. That one time, I done took so many losses in life in lieu of the pursuit of a woman or some cobbler. I done had so many setbacks in lieu of chasing that and supposed to staying focused on what I need to stay focused on.
There's not a lot of men that like that. Do you think that there's a?
No, I think it's a small number. It was a small number.
And why is that? Because I mean, I think women. I'm not even into women, but I think there's something about a woman that's just so fucking sexy and loving and soft and just sensual and motherly. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm even the opposite sex. Hey, fluttery kisses. Yeah. So I don't understand why I'm looking at us and anything else other than that. Like
I think for me though, it's like, but see, it's like any woman. It's like just any woman. Like it's like just women, but just a woman. Like, any woman they're passing can turn my gets me turned on.
I should.
I can't do all of them, but I just know that any woman passing, it makes me want to ask, make an inquiry. Can I? And see yes or no.
Can I?
Yeah.
How are you? I just met you walking down the street, but can I?
Yeah. Right.
It doesn't hurt to ask, right? It doesn't hurt to ask.
Right.
I gotta ask, did that ever happen? Did you ever get a yes when you were walking down the street and walked by one?
Oh yeah. I get a lot of no's, but yes. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, Charles, I could be driving.
You know, I got a song for this. You got some high hopes.
Yeah, that's true. You are right. And You are so right. That's the key. You're always hoping for that. Yes. I'm telling you, you're hoping for the yes. I mean, you're hoping for the go fight. Yeah. But I mean, I could just see like I could see a certain woman, right? Like I'm gonna see a lady this morning at about 7:30, and I've been shooting at her, and I'm gonna actually ask her today, can we schedule something for tomorrow morning around 7 a.m.
What do you mean by shooting at her? What does that mean? What do you even?
Okay. So I've been just kind of like making some overtures to her, telling her, oh, great, good to see you. But this morning when I see her, I'm gonna say to her, look, I don't know I don't know if you have the same feeling I have. I want pleasure. Can you pleasure me? And can I see you tomorrow morning at 7? Yeah, I'm gonna be, yeah. Is that elementary? I don't have a Mac. I'm not a Mac. It's elementary. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay,
so, but here's the thing, Adrian. Here's the thing. She says little things that makes it say it's a possibility. She'll say, "What are you wearing? You smell like $1 million." And I'll be like, "Oh no, it's just something cheap. I don't know what it is. I can't even tell the name. I can't remember the name of it. But so.
Well, because she said you smell good, that means that she's ready to give you some.
No, but I'm going to ask because I mean, it's like we're on the same wavelength for as I'm concerned.
It's probably not the first time she's asked
you
that
smell
question.
good. That's why.
Yeah, she always says that. She says like she'll say, who buys your colognes? Like, where you get these colognes from? I said, I just grab whatever's sitting there when I come out the shower, and I just
She's not trying to sell you cologne.
No, not at all. No, she says she likes smell. I mean, I don't know. And maybe she's being nice. I'm an old crazy man. And here's the other thing, and she's a white tea woman, but there's something about her that just I don't know, something, and she's not really attractive, but there's something about her that just makes me saying we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure she's gonna do it.
Let me ask you a question, Poetic. Hold on.
Do this.
Any woman that you would deny in any way, shape, or form?
Say it again. Say it again.
Uncle Bernie's the best case study for you.
I know. Listen to me. I've been knowing Bernie for.
Hey T, welcome in. How you doing, love? Welcome back. I ain't seen you in a good minute.
How you doing? You acting up again? I see, huh?
Oh no, we having a good time.
We were talking about when Uncle Bernie's heart got broke. Uncle Bernie, he was telling, and he's still mad about it. What was his name, Uncle Bernie?
Oh, you talking Snotty Cotty?
Snotty Cotty.
He telling you a story about that, huh? Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
he's telling us about Snotty Cotty fucking his girlfriend. And he
Yeah,
said,
listen, I've been knowing this man since 2020. Okay, we came on TikTok together. Yeah,
one fucking bitch.
hey, I've been knowing old Bernie. Huh? What's up, Bernie?
Is there any woman you would turn down, Poetic? That's my question.
Hey T, we had a great introduction, didn't we?
Yes, we did. My Lord, let me tell you something. Listen, we've been knowing each other for 5 years. Listen.
Okay, so how was that? How was your introduction to him? Did you first think he was when you started hearing him talk?
Let him tell you.
What I remember, it was really I was just present. It was another guy they were actually talking. They were trying to get this man to expose himself. You remember? No, because the man spoke so bodacious about his tools. So they were like, well, yeah. So I was in the comments. I was like, man, this is your moment. Show your wares, man. Throw it to us. I'm gonna just beer, but show it to them.
Yeah.
I said, this is the moment that we were waiting for. When a woman asks you to show your jump, man. What are you doing?
Don't say that to people. That's what people gonna do.
Hey, yeah, but see, that it wasn't that strict. It wasn't that strict.
Adrian, he was crazy enough to talk about it. I was crazy enough to push him into the water.
Yeah, and when TikTok first came out, it wasn't that strict. So he throwing his thing out, and he'd be like, "Wait a damn minute now."
These ladies cursed that man. These ladies cursed that man up and down. They finally let me in the box, and then it was history. But it was the funniest thing because they thought I was crazy as a little. T's girlfriend. What's her name? T. What's her name? T. The one that dropped. You and her were real close. I can't.
Oh God, I can see her face, but I can't think of her name.
Yeah, she was like, because she was the one who she was really like she was real. But when I got to talking, she threw that. She said, "I'm gone. I'm through. This man is out of."
Oh my God!
I forgot her name. I see her. I forgot her name, but man,
that's a story. That's a beautiful fucking story, and that describes who you are completely.
No,
Man,
it
he
was
ran
fun.
Bernie
It
off
was
the
fun.
chain. I remember when he first came in the box, and I said, "Oh
We got
my!"
in trouble.
I just laughed because he was on his way from another rendezvous, and we was like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah.
He's always on one.
He
Wow.
came, but people thought he was lying, but he was serious as shit.
Yo, and that's the thing too. 'Cause you know how many times people be thinking he's lying, and when he say, "Okay, we'll show you the camera," he'll be right in front of a hotel room. He be like,
Yeah, he was serious as shit. It's like, hey.
We're sitting in the truck down on the street corner.
So, you know, as time went on and I seen him in other people's boxes, they didn't believe him. I was like, nah, he telling the truth. Hey, he done been driving, we done been on the phone with him driving 2-3 hours coming from somewhere. I'm like,
right?
oh,
Yeah, because
Or you hear a woman getting in the truck. You know, you hear the door close, and he starts the little conversation. Oh, I got 40, and that's all you hear, the mute button. You know. Yeah.
It's usually with food. He always got some type of coffee or
this
Dunkin'
man off the chain. You understand? Off the chain.
Oh, man.
Well,
But you got to live like this is your last day on the earth. You know, you got to live, please. Everybody live your life, live. You know, like don't let them mean. Now don't put yourself in harm's way, of course, but live. Yeah, and please don't do what I do, but just live.
but look, he always say that too. That's the good thing about him. He always say, just don't do what I do. Just live your life.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
No, it's not. It's really not.
This lifestyle is not for everybody.
It takes a certain type of people who could be so disconnected. I want to, and I say it harshly, but but it's not as mean as you do it. But it's like you are very not emotional. So that's the reason why when you were telling the story earlier about that guy, I was just like,
yeah, that was a
How
different
you been
moment.
doing, beautiful? I tell you, I ain't been seeing you on live. What time you be coming on? 3 o'clock?
I don't know. Well, I've been sick. I've been sick all week.
Oh,
But
you feeling better?
Atlanta for the weekend, 2 weeks ago, and then I got sick, and I was sick for the whole entire